Okay, so for today, this is our topic entitled Laplace transforms. No? So before we have our solving for Laplace transforms, more on concept muna tayo. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng Laplace transform? So si Laplace transforms are invaluable for any engineer's mathematical toolbox as they make solving linear ODEs or no ordinary differential equations and related initial value problems. So as well as system of linear ODEs. May to sa inyong tanan. So much easier, kumbaga. So applications abound, electrical networks, springs, mixing problems, signal processing, and other areas of engineering and physics. So the process in solving an ODE, so ibig sabihin ng ODE is ordinary differential equations, using Laplace transform method consists of 3 steps. Ano yung mga 3 steps na yun? No? So first step is yung step 1. The given ODE is transformed into an algebraic equation called a subsidiary equation. Second step is the subsidiary equation is solved by purely algebraic manipulations. Pagkatapos, then yung step 3 natin, the solution sa step 2 natin is transformed back, resulting in the solution of the given problem. So, parang gamitan daw natin ng algebraic equation para ma-solve. And then, yung subsidiary equation na na-solve is ibabalik natin ulit, no? Sa kanyang original or yung given natin na problem, kumbaga. Okay? So, here, ito yung steps natin, no? Ay initial value problem, then yung ginamitan natin ng first step kanina, nagiging algebraic problem na siya. Then yung second method natin kanina, second step, magiging solving AP na siya by algebra. Solving algebraic problem by algebra. And then, magiging solution na po siya. So, solution of the initial value problem. So, the key motivation for learning about the Laplace transform is that the process of solving an ODE is simplified to an algebraic problem and transformation. No? So, this is the type of mathematics that converts problems of calculus to algebraic problem is known as operational calculus. So here, we have our first theorem. No? Ito yung tinatawag natin na linearity or first shifting theorem or also called as S-shifting. So in this section, we learn about Laplace transform and some of their properties. No? Because Laplace transform are of basic importance to the engineer, no? Or the students should pay close attention to the material. So applications of ODE follow the next section. So roughly speaking, the Laplace transform when applied to a function changes that function into a new function. So pag ina-applyan po daw natin ng Laplace transform yung ang isang original na function, so magiging new function na siya by using a process that involves integration. So therefore, we will be using integration sa ating Laplace transform to convert one function into another function. So details as follows. For example, here we have f of t, or the function of t, is a function defined for all t, which is all must be greater than 0. So its Laplace transform is the integral of f of t times e raised to negative st from t is equivalent to 0 to t is equivalent to infinite. So it is a function of s, say f of s, and is denoted by Laplace transform of the function. So therefore, ang ibig sabihin ng f na malaki, no, kasi minsan sa ating differential or integral calculus is f of s or f of x yung ginagamit natin. Dito is capital letter siya, meaning to say that meron ang ginagamitan na po natin siya ng Laplace transform. So that is f of s, or pwede din siyang L of f, no? Parang sign na L na malaki na pinakatay siya of f. Is equivalent to, sabi kanina sa ating concept, is the integration of e then raised to negative st multiplied by our function itself with respect to time. So therefore, ang time natin is from 0 to infinite. So here we must assume that is such that the integral exists. So this assumption is usually satisfied in the application. We shall discuss this near the end of the section. So let's discuss that one. So note only that the function, or again paki-screenshot or pakisulat sa scratch ninyo, because we will be using this formula for this day. Ayan, medyo magagamit talaga natin to for this day. That is integration of e raised to negative st f of t, then dt. Then, ayan, integration of 0 to infinite. So, not only is the result of the f of s is called the Laplace transform, that the operation just described, which yields your f of s from a given f of t, is called as the Laplace transform. It is an integral transform. So therefore, Laplace transform po is para na lang din para din siyang integral transform na tinatawag. So that is just the same. So the kernel, eto at kernel na tinatawag, ano ba yung kernel, sir? So note that the Laplace transform is called an integral transform because it transform or changes a function in one space to a function in another space by a process of integration, which involves a kernel. So, ibig yung function natin and then i-multiply daw natin ng kernel natin, which is na-introduce natin kanina, last slide, di ba? Yung i-multiply natin, which is e raised to negative st. So, this e raised to negative st, that will be our kernel in making our function into a Laplace transform. Kumbaga. So the kernel or kernel function is a function of variables in the two spaces and defined as the integral transform. So parang siya na yung naging tulay, di ba? Okay? So here we have, again I hope that the screenshot ninyo tong formula natin because we will be using this one. Ayan. So here we have our first problem for our Laplace transform. Sabi niya, what is the Laplace transform of a constant one? So parang ibabalik daw natin siya using our integration na concept. So let f of t is equivalent to 1, di ba? Kasi 1 naman din yung function natin na hinahanap. Then when time is or must be greater than 0, equal or greater than 0, find f of s. Ibig sabihin ng f na malaki, that is yung function mo na f no, na malaki, which is tinatawag na find the Laplace transform. Or pwede din L of 1, no, Laplace transform of our function, which is 1. Okay, try natin. So, sulat natin siya f of s or Laplace transform of our function, which is 1, is equivalent to formula natin, no? So, Laplace transform of our function is equivalent to the integration of our function t, diba? Based on its definition f of t, then i-multiply mo daw sa ating kernel, which is negative kt, and then with respect to time, from lower limit is 0 to upper limit, which is infinite. So pag hindi mo memorize, mas okay na alam mo yung concept para ma-recall mo yung kaniyang formula. Okay, so by that, i-substitute lang po natin yung function natin. As we all know, yung function of t natin, that is our 1. No? Kasi 1 yung function natin, kumbaga. So, yung ibig sabihin dito, ilagay ko na lang, function of t is equivalent to 1. Yan yung hinahanap natin, 1. So, therefore, let us just substitute that one class. What will happen, magiging e raised to negative, this is not kt. Asam ko gikag k, no? This is st. Kailangan kong sulat. S, then t. Okay? So, therefore, negative st, then ang function of t natin is 1, then dt. And then, di ba, nakaagi naman tag-integral calculus, so we just need to integrate this one. So, this problem or this function, kumbaga, is parang tinatawag siyang definite integral. Then, may mas specific pa na tawag sa kanya, which is yung improper definite integral. Ano yung improper, sir? Yung lower limit or upper limit is infinite. Diba? If you can recall, na topic natin yun sa integral calculus, that is improper definite integral. So, let us just solve this one. So, ang gagawin natin is, i-simplify ko lang muna. This is 1. So, i-multiply lang natin. So, para na lang din siyang wala. Negative ST, then DT. Yan. Okay, so by this, solve natin siya using our integral calculus. So, for this one, ang gagamitin po natin is yung power rule, 'di ba? I hope that you could recall or pakitingnan na lang sa internet what is the formula for EU du. 'Di ba? Because here ang involved po natin is yung function e nasa calculator. So therefore, ang gagawin po natin, integration of EU du is equivalent to EU plus c. 'Di ba? So therefore, we need to do our checking kung may excess ba siya o wala, may sobra ba o wala, 'di ba? Yan yung ginagawa natin sa integral calculus. So therefore, for this topic, babalik at babalik talaga tayo sa integral calculus. So paki-review. Ha? So again, yung u natin dito, that is EU du, before we can integrate or before we can use this formula, we must first check if the same ba to na function sa ditong function. So we must convert, no? I-compare natin, i-balance natin, balance and checking if may excess or may sobra o wala. So here we have u, that is the exponent of your e. And here, the exponent of our e is negative st. 'Di ba? So therefore, ang s dito is ituturing lang natin constant, yung t is variable, no? Because we are expecting t, not s. So therefore, what is the differentiation of negative st? Para na lang din ng differentiation of negative 5t. So i-rewrite mo yung negative 5, then differentiation of t is dt. So parang ganyan lang. So magiging negative s dt. So therefore, lipat lang natin to the other side for our checking. That is du divided by negative s is equivalent to dt. Okay, next thing that we need to do, 'di ba, is to check kung balance ba siya o hindi. So, isulat natin siya ulit, 'di ba? Ito siya dito. So, ilagay ko lang ha. Laplace transform of our function, which is 1, is equivalent to the integration from 0 to infinite of our e. Ang e po natin is e. Then, negative st, that is our u. So, lagyan natin ng u. And then, pagkatapos, yung dt. Ang dt po natin is du over negative s. So, therefore, meron tayong sobra or excess. So, before we can use our formula, no, dapat tingnan muna natin if parehas ba sila o hindi. Hindi pa sila parehas kasi may negative s sa baba. So, ang gagawin natin is ilalagay natin siya sa labas. Constant naman din siya, di ba? If that is a constant, or tuturing mo na constant, pwede mo pa siyang ilabas. Ayan. So, as you can see, EU du, same na sila, EU du. So, we can use our outcome na formula. Okay. So, therefore, that is negative 1 over s, then open parenthesis, EU du is EU plus c. So, that is e. Ang u po natin is negative st, then plus c. So, take note, this is a definite integral. Ibig sabihin, may lower limit tayo and upper limit na infinite. So, anong gagawin natin pag infinite yung ating limit? No? We just need to substitute a very large amount. No? And then, calculator mo lang kaagad yan siya. Kumbaga, okay? So, therefore, ito magiging negative 1 over s. Then, substitute natin si upper limit first. Minus, substitute natin si lower limit. So, what will happen is magiging e negative s. Then, t natin is infinite. Minus e raised to negative s multiplied by 0. No, lower limit na substitution. So, therefore, if we will calculate this one, it will happen. For this one, negative s raised to infinite, ibig sabihin po niya no, is napakalaki na masyado, no? So, if you need or if you try to calculate that one, negative 9999, that is a very small amount ng value. Kasi negative kasi. Pag positive pa na, dako na siyang amount. But if you have a negative ng value ng ating exponent, ibig sabihin napakaliit na yan siya. So, sa sobrang liit niya, we can consider that one as 0. Okay, so tandaan niyo yan ha. 0. Diba? Just think 100 raised to the power of negative 1 million. Diba? So, magiging 0.0000. So, negligible na siya kumbaga. Okay? So, how about this one? This is negative s multiplied by 0. So, magiging 0. So, if you will calculate that one, what is e raised to e raised to 0? 1. Diba? So, pakitingnan na lang para mabilis lang tayong matapos din. So, just try it on your calculator. E raised to 0 is 1. So, therefore, dito is, ayan. So, multiply lang natin, no? Distribute lang po natin. So, we will come up with this answer, f of s, or the Laplace transform of our function, which is 1, is equivalent to, eto, substitute lang natin, magiging 1 over s. So, therefore, lagyan natin ng line. That is our final answer. Okay, so don't worry. Again, nakapakahaba ng ginawa natin, sir. Don't worry. Kasi mamaya, ma-realize niyo na merong shortcut siya. So, before ituturo ko yung shortcut, ipinakita ko muna yung concept. At least alam niyo kung saan galing yung solving niya. Okay, so, meron tayong shortcut for this one. Okay, so at least alam niyo yung process ng step by step talaga. Alam niyo kung saan talaga siya galing. Okay, so proceed po tayo sa ating next slide. Delete ko lang muna to. So answer natin is 1 over s. Ayan siya, 1 over s. So how about if our Laplace transform is constant 5? So therefore, babalikan natin lahat ng ginawa natin kanina. Ano yung ating sagot? Diba? So, ang hinahanap natin is, binigyan tayo ng function of t is equivalent to 5. Ang hinahanap po natin is the Laplace transform of, or f of s, or Laplace transform of our 5. Sir, pwede, ano na lang, sir? Kay 1 man to ganina, sir. So, therefore, gawin na lang natin 5 over s, sir. Kay, pag constant, sir, lagyan mo lang ng over s sa baba. Yan na yung Laplace transform niya, siguro. Is that right? Tingnan natin. Ayan. No? So, same lang lahat yung ginawa natin kanina na step by step. Ang kaibahan lang is yung function natin, imbes na 1, naging 5. So, naging 5 over s. So, that's correct. Diba? So, raise hand daw, class. What is the answer if our function is 10? What is the Laplace transform of our function 10? Or what is our f of s ng 10? Is kanina, kung ang 1 maging 1 over s, ang Laplace transform niya, kung 5 maging 5
10
over
over s, sir.
Okay, that's correct, no? So, therefore, the Laplace transform of our constant 10 is 10 over s. Ayan siya. If you have a function which is t, then ang function mo is just a constant alone. Therefore, its Laplace transform of our function is equivalent to constant over s. So, proceed tayo. So, here, meron akong i-introduce which is the Laplace transform na table. So, based po kanina, pwede tayong gumawa ng table, kumbaga, ng mga functions or formulas. So, dito, don't worry, kasi meron namang manual solution kung saan galing yung mga formula. So, for example, est, t yung binigay or variable. So, ito yung formula mo. Ay, sorry, 1, kumbaga. Then, what if squared or t squared? Ito yung lalabas. So, what if n factorial over n plus 1. No? Kung mga ganyan, ito na yung answer. What if ang function po daw natin is t raised to n or a variable raised to n. For example, x raised to 5, x raised to 7. So, pag ang gagawin lang daw natin pag ganyan is ito yung formula na gagamitin. So, what if, sir, yung ating given is e raised to 80. Ang ibig sabihin ng a dyan is constant. So, for 5t. Ito lang po daw yung gagamitin natin na formula. So, dito may step-by-step na procedure. So, hindi natin i-discuss isa-isa. Maubos yung oras natin. 'di ba? So, ang gagawin ko lang, no, ilagay ko lang dyan, at least alam nyo kung saan siya galing, saan na-derive yung formula niya. Ang gagawin na lang po natin is to memorize the formula itself. Okay? So, eto, pag E negative ST cos AT, ayan, pag magkatabi sila, so eto yung formula, no? So, pag E negative ST sin AT, eto yung formula, no, baliktad lang siya. Okay? So, here, for example, meron tayong combination, no? Ng, eto cos hyperbolic of 80. So, ito yung formula niya. Pag sin hyperbolic of 80, ito yung formula niya. So, you get the idea, no? Ito yung kanyang pag-derive or paano siya nakuha. Okay, so balikan lang po natin yung ating table. So, make sure na na-screenshot ninyo. Screenshot po, no? At least, mastadihan ninyo siya. So, we will just be using this table for this day. Parang shortcut table siya for Laplace transformation. Then, take note, ang medyo mahirap lang dito is yung combination. For example, mayroong ganito, tapos mayroong ganito, gi-combine. So, we will just be using the formulas. So, make sure to memorize the formula. Ayan. So, for our first example, ang tanong po niya is, what is the Laplace transform of the following? So, we have two functions here. Letter A is the Laplace transform of 1 plus 2t minus 1/3 of t raised to 4. So, don't worry, pag meron tayong operation sa gitna, ang gagawin mo lang po is just to operate it individually. So, let us first solve this one. That is the Laplace transformation of that function that is equivalent to, mas maganda i-formula muna formula muna yung ating ilalagay. Okay, so based on the table, the Laplace transform of a constant is equivalent to constant over S. Based on the table, if we have a we have a variable, nakalagay doon na Laplace transform of a variable is equivalent to 1 over S squared. Diba? Pag variable natin is raised to 1 lang siya. Wait lang, i-move ko lang siya slide kay magbuot. Ayan. And then third one is this. Siya. No? So we have a constant, a variable, and an exponent. So based po doon sa table natin, the Laplace transform of a constant, then meron siyang variable and exponent. Nakura kayo. Ayan, t raised to n. That is equivalent to n factorial divided by s n plus 1. So therefore, all we need to do is to know our exponent. Okay, so unahin muna natin to. First, C1. So C1 magiging constant over S. So ang constant po natin dito is equivalent to 1. So therefore, that is 1 over S. Plus, how about this one? So dito, pag may katabi daw, 2t, ang gagawin mo lang daw is to copy the constant and then operate mo yung variable. Based on the table, variable is equivalent to 1 over S squared. So, magiging 1 over S squared. Ayan. Okay, next is this one. We have also a constant variable. So, again, ang gagawin natin sa constant pag may katabi siyang variable is ilagay lang natin. Ayan. Ilagay ko lang siya. And then, operate natin si variable. We have t raised to 4. Ibig sabihin, ito yung gagamitin natin na formula. So, n factorial. Ang n po natin dito, ilagay ko lang is 4. Diba? Yung exponent natin. So, therefore, 4 factorial divided by s raised to n plus 1. N po natin is 4 plus 1. Wait lang, sobraan lang itong linya. Ayan. That is s. Tama naman siguro to, no? S raised to 4 plus 1. Okay? So therefore, last thing that we need to do is to simplify. So simplify lang po natin 1 over S plus 2 over S squared. Ayan. Then, minus. Wait lang kay Hiwi. Si kasabaan daw sa ched. 1 over S plus 2 over S squared minus eto. Yeah, 4 factorial is 8, no? Yeah, yes, 8. Ay, dili. 4 factorial is 24. Tama ba? Divided by 3 is 8. No? Tama. So, 4 factorial is 24 divided by 3 is 8. So, lagyan natin 8 divided by S raised to 5.
Sir, di ba pag 4 factorial, 4 times 4 times 4 times
Dili, baliktad. 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Pababa ka.
ano? Tama ba? Or 4 times 1 times 2 times 3.
Oo.
Ay, okay, sir.
Oo. Pababa ka. 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay. Yes. So, therefore, this is our
Pababa
final.
po na siya, sir, no?
Pababa. Okay. That is our final answer. Okay. So what if, sir, gi-combine na ko siya? Dawatan gyapon nimo. Yes. Okay. So, what if i-combine natin? We have our greatest least common denominator, which is S raised to 5. So, ang gagawin ko lang is i-multiply everything, no? So, si S raised to 5. So, S raised to 5 divided by S is S raised to 4. So, therefore, this is S raised to 4 multiplied by 1. No? Wala kong fraction, no? Pag elementary na to, plus, no? Negative kasi to. So, positive na lang natin. Or negative kasi, lagyan natin negative. Ayan. So, next is S raised to 5 divided by S raised to 2. That is S raised to 3 multiplied by 2. So, magiging negative 2S raised to 3. Ay, positive pala. Sorry. No? Di ba naka-apekto? Dali lang ito mag-apekto sa PCAS. So, positive na lang natin siya. Okay? Naabot na akong negative. Ayan. Positive. Wala man ako ginegative sa baba. Then, last one is eto. So, copy mo lang yan siya. Negative A. So, pwedeng ganito yung answer mo. Final answer. Okay, so screenshot. Then, proceed tayo sa ating next example. So, let's just do this one. No? So, isang formula lang man din yung involved dito. So, anong formula po yung involved? Isusulat natin. Based on our table kanina, no, the Laplace transform of our E raised to a constant A multiplied by T is equivalent to 1 over SA. Diba? So, refer lang sa table, S minus A. So, i-apply lang natin yan siya. Again, we have a constant 5. Ang gagawin lang natin is ilabas mo lang yan siya, 5. Then, i-operate mo lang yung sa inside, E to T. So, therefore, sa ating first, dito tayo mag-focus. Ang A po natin dito is 2. Then, dito, ang A natin is negative 1. Ayan. Okay. So, therefore, ilagay po natin siya 1, nakalagay 1 over S over A minus A. Ang A natin dito is 2. Ayan. Copy mo lang. The next is negative. So, negative. Copy mo yung constant natin, 3. Ayan. And then, nakalagay dito, 1 all over S minus A. Ang A natin is negative 1. So, minus 1. Ala lang. Sayon lang siya. Sayon naman yung Laplace. Basta memorize lang gini mo ang formula niya. So, therefore, that is equivalent to, eto, i-substitute lang natin sa inside, magiging 5 divided by S minus 2 minus 3 divided by S plus 1. I-cross multiply mo lang, di ba, para mag-combine. So, magiging 5 multiplied by S plus 1. Ayan, i-cross multiply lang na nimo class.
Cross multiplication, sir, no?
Oo. S plus 1 then minus 3 multiplied by S minus 2. Para sa ilalom na mag-combine na siya. S minus 2 and S plus 1. Okay, so let us just combine this one. I-distribute mo lang, magiging 5s plus 5 minus 3s plus 6, di ba? Kasi negative, then negative ug negative is positive. Okay, so algebra raman na ay kadlok, no? Again na, dili ko modawat kung wala na isa ang answer ninyo. So even though that you are correct, but para sa akin, that is not the final answer. So therefore, last one is, i-combine lang natin ng like terms. 5s minus 3s is 2s. Then 5 plus 6 is 11. So therefore, this is s squared minus s minus 2. And that is our final answer. Okay, so screenshot. So let us proceed. Ito, medyo madali lang din to. No, formula-based pa rin siya. This is 6 sine 3t minus 4 cos of 5t. So before we can solve this one, mas maganda if we will just write first the formula for sine, di ba? So based sa ating table kanina, first slide ng table natin. Thank you po. Ang formula natin ng sine is sine Wt. Ayan siya. Wait lang, dako na kayo magsulat. Sine Wt is equivalent to, no? Tingnan niyo sa table ha, if tama ba ako. That is W over S squared plus W squared. So yung W, yan yung tinatawag natin na constant. May mga libro, sir, na A lagi lang, sir. Okay lang na. W and A is constant. Basta alam mo lang na constant yung katabi ng T. So, pwede na yan. So, yung isa, Laplace transform of cosine of Wt is equivalent to S, S divided by S squared plus W squared. Ayan. Okay? So, first one, the Laplace transform of our f, the Laplace transform of our function is equivalent to, dito muna tayo mag-focus. Again, pag meron tayong constant which is 6, ilagay mo lang po yung 6. Then, multiplied by, that is our W. So, ang W po natin dito is 3. Ang W po natin dito is 5. So, more on substitution lang talaga tayo. 3 divided by S squared plus, ang W natin is 3 squared. Ayan. Minus, next is eto, dito banda 4. Then multiplied by our W which is 3. 5 pala sa kabila. Divided by S squared plus 5 squared. Ayan. Okay, so therefore, next thing is to simplify. Simplify lang natin 6 times 3 is 18. Divided by S squared plus 3 squared is 9. Minus 4 times 5 is 20. Divided by S squared plus 5 squared is 25. So again, I will not accept if ganyan yung answer mo. I want that nakaisa siya. No? So, wala kay choice. Imong na siyang isahon. So, ang gagawin mo is, if cross multiplication mo lang, magiging 18 multiplied by S squared plus 25. Ayan, cross multiplication. Then, minus 20. Tapos, S squared plus 9. Ayan. So, divided by S squared plus 9 and Yan, S squared plus 9 and S squared plus 25. Diba? So, sorry. This is not no? Ayan. Mali. Alidapita. Take note that if we are dealing with cosine, ang formula is S over S squared plus W squared. Hindi po siya W over
S
S
dapat, sir.
squared. Yes, S gid siya. S lang na nasobraan ta. 4S. So, diri this is negative 4S. Simplify mo lang yan. Yung sa baba din, FOIL method mo. Then, makukuha mo yung final answer. Ha? Okay, 450. Minus, eto, 4S squared. 4S times S squared. So, magiging 4S cubed. Plus, minus pa pada. 4 times 9 is 37. Tama ba? Ay, 36. Diba? 36S squared. Ayan. Algebra lang na ha. So, kamo na yung bahala mag-simplify. So, ito is, ano lang natin, i-FOIL method plus 25S squared. Tapos, 9S squared.
S squared.
Then, plus, what is 25 times 9? So, that is 225. So, therefore, that is combined like terms negative 4S cubed. Unahon na to ng cube. Then 18 minus 36, that is negative 18 S squared. Then plus 450. Ayan. Then sa baba, combine like terms, that is S raised to 4
34.
plus 34 S squared plus 225.
22S. Ay, 225.
225 siya. Okay, final answer. Okay, so screenshot. So, next one is hyperbolic, diba? So, again, screenshot so that we can delete this one. Proceed tayo sa next one. So, mas maganda pa din, before we solve this one, yung letter B, that is 2 cosine hyperbolic of 2 theta and negative sine hyperbolic of 3 theta. Isulat mo na natin yung formula. Sir, may problema ako. T. Yan, dito is theta. So, don't worry. Just replace the T by theta. No, walang gapo na siya. Okay? So, try this one. No? So, based on the table, yung table natin kanina, cosine hyperbolic of 80. So, A yung ating constant. A and W is just the same. That is just a variable, kumbaga. No? So, Laplace transform is equivalent to S over, that is S squared minus A squared. So, therefore, we are dealing with sine hyperbolic of 80 that is equivalent to A over S squared minus 8 squared. Okay, so therefore, we just first need to determine yung mga value ng A natin. So, ang A natin dito is 2. Ang A natin dito sa kabila is 3. So, let's proceed, no? So, for letter B, that is the Laplace transform of our function, which is equivalent to 2. 2 natin is copy lang pag constant. Then, proceed tayo sa formula, that is S divided by S squared minus 2 squared. Plus, sa kabila, negative lang siya. So, negative pala. Open parenthesis, that is A. Ang A natin is 3 divided by S squared minus 3 squared. Okay, so therefore, we just need to substitute or simplify 2S divided by S squared minus 2 squared minus 3 over S squared minus 9. Okay, so next thing that we need to do, again, I will not accept that answer. You need to combine. So, combine mo lang. 25 multiplied by S squared minus 9 minus
Excuse me, sir.
3. Yes?
Or di ba ang sa denominator sa 2s, sir? 2
Okay.
squared.
So, wala lang na ako siya na-expand, no? That is, 2 squared is 4. Ayan. So, 3s squared minus 4. Ayan. So, divided by, ayan, s squared minus 4 multiplied by another s squared minus 9. So, move natin ulit gaya kanina. Okay. So, distribute natin ha. 25 s squared minus, what is 9 times 25? 225. No? Okay, correct lang ha. 225 minus 3s squared. Ito, negative times negative, magiging positive 12. So, divided by, i-foil natin yung sa baba. Again, pakisundan lang na calculator, baka mali ako. S raised to 4. Then, outside, magiging negative 9s squared. Ito sa inside, negative 4s squared. Then, 4 times 9 is positive 36.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
2s, di ba na siya, sir? Dili 25.
Kane?
Oo, kanang, oo.
Okay.
Di ba,
Libat lang ko, no? That is, so therefore, magiging 2s cubed.
2s cube.
Ayan, 2s cubed. Yes. Okay, so therefore, dito ko na nalagay sa may gilid. Ito. Magiging 2s cubed minus 3s squared, no, makalibat siya, no? Negative 225 plus 12. Lang. Negative 213. Ayan. Then divided by sa baba, s raised to 4, tapos negative 13s raised to squared plus 36. Ayan. Final answer. Okay, screenshot.
S.
Ayan. So, this is 18s.
Opo, sir.
Tapos, so diri 18s. This is
Opo, sir. 18s plus 12.
plus 12. Ayan.
Opo,
Okay.
sir.
Sige, thank you for that correction. Ayan. Screenshot niyo ulit. Okay. So, proceed tayo. Ito, si sine squared t and si cosine hyperbolic squared of 3x. Ito medyo special siya kasi pag titingnan mo kasi siya, class, wala siya sa ating mga formulas. If we're dealing with letter A, which is sine squared t, ang gagawin po natin is maghahanap tayo ng paraan para mawala yung squared niya. And by that, ang gagawin po natin is yung function or yung ating identities ng ating cos 2t. So, if you will recall, again recall po natin, cos 2t is equivalent to negative, again, formula po to sa ating trigonometry, 2 sine of squared t. Yan yung formula natin sa trigonometry. So, therefore, ang gagawin natin is i-separate natin siya. Dapat sine squared t lang yung remaining. So, i-swap natin siya. Ilagay natin to sa other side. Magiging negative 2 sine squared t is equivalent to, eto, ilipat na sa kabila, then i-swap lang natin siya. That is cos 2t, diba? That is cos 2t minus 1. Okay, so next thing, ang gagawin ko lang is multiply both side by negative, no, or negative 2, diba? So that is magiging sine squared t is equivalent to negative, no, mabaliktad sila. Ang si negative 1 ang mahimong positive. So, 1 plus cosine of 2t. Sorry, minus pala. Pwede din ito na lang yung tandaan nyo. Itong function na to. Sine squared t is equivalent to 1 over cos 2t over 2. Ano siya? Ano formula na niya? Next thing, ang gagawin na lang natin is to separate, no? So, eto, i-divide na lang natin kasi kanina na-divide ko siya ng nakaano. Isa-isa ko na lang ako siya. I-separate na to. That is 1/2 minus cos 2t divided by 2. So, parang i-separate lang nato para maisa-isa nato siya. Or, pwede pod, para mas dali, no? 1/2 na pod sa cos 2t. Diba? Kasi 1/2, then ito 1/2 din siya. So, therefore, ito yung original, ito yung isosolve natin. Okay? So, Laplace function or Laplace transformation of our function is equivalent to, again, kanina, the Laplace transform of our constant is equivalent to constant over S. The Laplace transform of our cosine of Wt is equivalent to S. Wait lang, di masigo. Yan, S over S squared plus W squared. Okay? So, therefore, eto, no? 1/2, magiging 1/2. Then, 1 man na siya. Mura kaya po siya 1/2 multiplied by 1 over S. Minus, eto, 1/2, di ba? Constant, ilagay mo lang sa gilid. Then, cos 2t. So, ibig sabihin ng cos 2t, yung ating W dito is 2. Diba? So, magiging S divided by S squared plus 2 squared. Okay, ayan. So, next thing that we need to do is to simplify. Then, malapit na tayong matapos. No? So, this will become 1 over 2S minus S divided by, so, ang gagawin ko, 2S, then dito, 2, tapos S squared plus 4. Dito na ako siya i-distribute. Okay. So, next thing, that is equivalent to, sagol na nato siya. So, atong least common denominator dito is S squared minus 4. Diba? Yung mga variable lang yung ating ilalagay sa baba. S squared plus 4. That is our least common denominator. So, therefore, S squared minus 4 divided by 2S. Diba? Kay same man gud sila na S at 2. O nang wala na lang ako gi-apply diri si 2. Diba? So, least common denominator gani. So, therefore, S squared minus 4, plus 4 divided by 2S. So, therefore, that is multiplied by 1, S squared plus 4. Ayan siya. Then, minus, eto, CS. So, 2, S squared plus 4, eto, i-divide natin dito. So, ang remaining natin is S. So, therefore, that is minus S squared. Ayan. Dali, bantang. Dali. So, ayan siya. So, simplify lang natin yung sinulat ko kanina. That is S squared minus S squared. Therefore, 4 na lang yung remaining. Ma-cancel out siya. Eto, tsaka eto. Diba? So, S squared. O, pwede din i-substitute mo. Maging S cubed plus 4S.
4.
Final answer. Kulang. Ibutan na lang nato no, nakikulang ganin na class siya. 2S di ay. So therefore, 3A, S squared siya, mo na ma-cancel out si 2. No? Mali dito akong suti ganin na nga, di na lang i-appeal si 2. Dapat na si 2. So therefore, 2S, si 4 divided by 2 is, pwede na ito matanggal si 2 dahil 3A, may mo na lang siyang 2. Yan, mo na ganin sakto. So, final answer. Sa algebra lang na, no? Tun ilang balik inong algebra balhin-balhin. Okay? So, screenshot. So, sulat ko lang muna siya ulit. No? So, for letter B, and ilabas ko na lang siguro. Ayan. I-discuss ko na lang. Okay. Kapit na po ng oras. 'Di ba? So, same lang magyapon ganina. Cos hyperbolic of 2s. No, same function kanina. That is equivalent to cosine hyperbolic of squared x plus 1. So, therefore, if we are dealing with cosine hyperbolic squared of 3x, so i-manipulate lang nato siya. Again, sa trigo ni siya gikan class. No? So, pwede po i-memorize na lang nimo. Kung ganina, sulat ko ulit pag sine gani, sine hyperbolic squared x, that is 1/2 1 minus cos hyperbolic of 2s. No? Or, na siya. Pero pag cosine gani siya class, i-plus lang nimo siya. No, siya, plus. Ang x natin is 3x, so 2, 3x magiging 6x. Ayan siya. Cos of 6x. Okay, so same din kanina, no? I-separate lang natin siya. 1/2, then 1/2 ng kanyang, So, therefore, as we all know, kanina din, 'di ba? Sabi natin kanina that the plus transformation of our function, which is cosine hyperbolic of 80 or WT, no, pwede magyapon na, that is s over s squared minus a squared. Ayan. So, ang a natin dito is 6. O ng 6 squared siya. And then, same din kanina, no? I-simplify mo lang, no? Tapos, algebra ramon yung diri dapita. Technically, na-solve na ni mo dapita. Tapos, balik lang ka sa imuhang algebra. Manuhon lang nimo siya class. Kuha na mong answer. So, pwedeng yan yung answer mo. Mas maganda if s squared minus 18 divided by, eto, i-distribute mo lang para paras-paras kitag answer ba. Kaya kung mga answer key manggod, akong gina-process. Okay? So, ano yung atong answer? 36s. Okay? So, lagyan na natin ng underline, final answer. Okay? So, screenshot lang natin. And let's proceed to our last problem. Ito, last problem, medyo okay naman po din siya. What is the Laplace transform of the following? 3 sine WT plus alpha. Take note that our W and our alpha is a constant. So, parang ituling mo lang siyang number. 5 siya, 6 siya. Basta kung unsay mong pagturing sa constant, maganda yung pagturing sa iya. Okay? So, therefore, lagay ko na lang yung answer niya. Then, i-discuss na lang natin kaagad para mabilis tayo, no? Kasi we are running out of time. Medyo kapoy na, medyo lisod na po siya isulat. So, again, yung formula dito is galing sa ating trigonometry. Yung ating sine rule. So, sine rule po natin, hindi nakalagay dito, pero isusulat ko lang. Nakalagay doon na if we have sine A plus B, no? Kasi ito, no, ito yung B. So, ang gagawin natin dito is, no, gamitan na natin ng formula. So, sine A plus B is equivalent to sine A. Again na, formula to, pwede mong isearch sa internet. Sine A cos B plus, minus pala. So, sine cos sine na siya. Cos sine. Cos A, then sine of B. Okay, so therefore, in that formula, pwede natin itong ma-separate. Diba? So, 3, lagyan natin yung 3. Sine of A, this is our A. Diba? So, this is our A part, this is our P part. So, A, then this is our B, then A, This is RB. So, pagkatapos, ang ginawa lang po natin is i-distribute lang yung ating Laplace na na sign. No? Then, gamitan na natin ng formula, which is same lang po yung kanina. No? So, therefore, for this one, lagay lang po natin, this is 3. No? Parang, paano siya naging ganito? So, yung sin WT, as we all know, di ba? Doon sa ating table kanina, cosine WT is equivalent to S over S squared plus W squared. So, may example tayo dito kanina. Parang duha siya ka-example na to kanina. Okay? So, therefore, i-substitute lang natin yung W natin dito is yung W talaga, no? So, pass lang na. Okay na siya. Ang gibuhat lang sa book is gipagawas lang niya, no? Gi-factor out lang niya si 3. So, that's why yung may 3 tayo dito. 3. Then, eto, gilagay ko lang ito sa front kasi constant naman din siya. 3W cosine of alpha plus S cos sine of alpha. Then, divided by S squared plus W squared. So, screenshot natin.